Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. Let's see what the energy is. Spirit, what is the energy for the collective? Lots of cards. We get the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Here is the Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. So somebody wanting to cut through something. With the Two of Wands here, this is a card where you're looking out and you're wanting to get more information, it looks like, on something. Maybe on someone, or it could be a situation. This could have to do with your finances. This could also have to do with a record deal. That's what the card looks like. Or some kind of deal that didn't work out and you're not sure why it didn't work out, so you're trying to get to the bottom of something. Okay, and we also see the Magician card here at the bottom as we're reading into the energy, and there is a happy face, so that reminds me of the Happy Face Killer, the series, and I feel like there's some kind of, again, investigating that's going on. It could have to do with family, because that show had to do with the daughter investigating her father to get answers for the family. Okay, so this reminds me of something going on with the family. Here we get the Lovers. Could also be relationship related to. You may have a family with this person. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So you may be going through a legal matter. Again, may have to do with family or may have to do with a spouse. And then the World card in reverse. So your whole world turned upside down. Here is this fast food card. It's the Knight of Cups. So somebody may have come into your world and really turned a lot of things around. This person may have stolen from you. Here's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This card has to do with holding on. This person may be holding on to you. Maybe you found out about this person in their true colors, and maybe you don't want to be with this person anymore, and so it's turned legal, but it seems like this person may be holding you back, maybe through manipulation or money or through your family line. I also get an energy of spine from that card. But we get the Queen of Cups here, which is very similar to the Three of Cups in other decks. So maybe relating to other people or involvement of other people. And then here we get the Four of Cups. And this card has to do with someone holding something back or not giving in, or it's also somebody not choosing you. But here's a crime scene. I feel like for some of you, you may be dealing with somebody that looks like drunk driving or driving under the influence. There's somebody here that's watching, though. Maybe somebody's trying to get you in trouble or trying to manipulate a situation, making it look a certain way. That is the Five of Cups, though, this crime scene card. And this one is the Ace of Wands. Do notice all of the aces. They're all in reverse. So this is like something that was set in motion where you can't go back. Yet, there is regret here. And I feel like for some of you, it's blood related, like blood relatives. So somebody may have betrayed you. They may have betrayed you for love, like some kind of love situation. But for others of you, it's going to be this person, love interest, this knight that came in, kind of swept you off your feet, but it was deceptive, right? There was some deception. Maybe they had been involved with somebody and they didn't tell you that, but this also felt like love at the same time. So, a few different scenarios. I just want to say that. For some of you, this is family. For some of you, this is love. For others of you, it might be very complex and complicated. Okay. So, and there's also a lot of night energy. So, this knight over here, the Knight of Swords, and then you're dealing with the Knight of Cups, which is somebody that's like very suave, very believable, and at the same time you're wondering if this person like actually did have feelings for you. Maybe like obviously in this energy you felt like they did. You may have been deceived by this person, but now you're wondering if this person like ever really felt anything, or if it was all just like a setup. That's what it feels like in this energy. Like you were set up, or you feel like you were set up. Okay, let's get a few more cards for this situation, and then we're going to clarify. So this brought a lot of burden into your life. At the bottom is the Temperance card. I feel like for some of you, you're finally going to get some information. For some of you, it may be justice that you're finally going to get. This looks like the Justice card. Although it's the King of Wands, that's also karma. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. For some of you, you lost a lot of money because of this. And so you may be getting money back or winning money back through a settlement. But here also, we get the Seven of Swords. So this person may have betrayed you, but this is going to come back on this person. Here's another Knight of Wands. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of Knights and a lot of Aces here. Feels like it may have been a new relationship for some of you. Again, like you didn't know this person that well, but things moved very quickly. And this person may have been somebody that showed a lot of faces. The Knights, all of the Knights showing up in this reading. So this person may have been the person, like if you were in this scenario of like a record deal, they may have been the person doing the record deal, and then you had like a love affair with this person. Or they may have been your boss and you had a love affair with this person. So it was like you saw different sides of this person. This person may have been juggling like work and, you know, this affair, and maybe even a family for some of you. So secrets coming out, the Moon card is clarifying that Ace of Pentacles, and it's around money. So maybe this person hid something from you. Maybe they didn't ever tell you like an exact dollar amount, and it was always like percentages, or this person talked like about profits, and you really never knew like how much money you lost, and maybe you're going to find that out in court, like an actual number. Here's another Knight of Wands. That Knight of Wands comes up under this card here of the Seven of Swords. So, and look at this card underneath is a maze. It's like a maze, the situation. And this person thought that they were going to get away with it. Maybe they were very quick-witted, quick-thinking, and they felt like they were going to get away with this. You may have also met this person at a fast food restaurant for some of you. Okay. Let's see. What is this Four of Pentacles? in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and again, we have that energy here. So, and this energy is a little bit isolated over here. This person may have been, again, very sneaky and holding on to like a lot of the details of something. So maybe you didn't know where to start with this person, or if you sued this person, you just didn't have enough information. And maybe this is being investigated now. And so there's a big burden that's taken off your shoulders and put onto someone else. Maybe you always felt, you know, that this person was ripping you off or deceiving you in some kind of way. And look, this is the Three of Cups. So for some of you, there may have been somebody else involved. And maybe that's also why it was so confusing with this person, because you might have been giving this person all of your energy, but they were always kind of split between two people, or maybe even more than two people. Okay. What is this Four of Cups is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We also have these cards that fell out. So the Nine of Cups comes up here, and the Seven of Swords. I feel like this person may have not shown you that they really cared about you, but it says it right here with the Nine of Cups energy. You may have also drank a lot when you were around this person, just had a lot of fun, but this person does feel betrayal too. They feel like they deceived you, and there is regret with the Five of Cups here. You may wonder, I feel like a lot of you may have never talked to this person again, and you may wonder if they feel regret or remorse, or if it's just like finally catching up with them and they have to deal with it legally. But you want to know if this person really ever felt the same, or if they just were like this with a lot of people. Like if they are in the music industry, maybe they were always around a lot of like attractive, good-looking people, and you wondered if it was real or genuine between the two of you. Or maybe you work in a place where this person is like really popular, and so they're very likable, perhaps, with all that night energy. That reminds me of somebody that is like sun, like Leo energy, where they really stand out, and they're natural born leaders, and they just have like this sun energy around them. So again, you may have always wondered if this maybe affair that you were having, or it could have been like a fast, you know, one night thing, but this person like always stayed on your mind and heart, and it was like this ended before it ever started with the World card like that. Or maybe it just ended and like you couldn't go back to this crime scene. And also we get this energy here where, again, I feel like you guys had a lot of fun together. Okay, what is this Ace of Cups? See the Leo card. The Strength card in reverse. This person may have been like a coward and never told you how they felt. That cup is also going into somebody's eye. So I feel like this person was trying to save face, or they didn't want someone to find out. Look at this card too. Going back to this investigation here, there's a picture. And then there's all of these cups in this card too, which is the same energy as this. You may also be finding out from someone else some some information that may help you to understand things. Yeah, see, there's heartbreak. It's mutual, and it goes back to that Ace of Pentacles that we started with. I feel like if somebody betrayed you for money, this person is going to lose a lot of money. But if somebody betrayed your heart, I feel that this person is going to get betrayed to takes us back to this energy. And there's a burden and a heaviness of something coming back on someone. And it feels to me like somebody that didn't want to make a decision, but in not making a decision, they still made a decision. And so maybe this person was in fact in love with you, but they didn't want to leave their spouse or partner. They didn't want to admit that they were in love, or they didn't want to admit it to themselves. And you also see it here where it's like they chose money over love, over you. And this is what they're going to lose, because at the bottom of the deck here, we got the 10 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like that there was a time where this person could have chose you, but they would have had to walk away from something. And this person, instead, it was like they let you carry this burden here. Let's get a clarifier for that. 10 of Wands. Spirit, what is the clarifier? The Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is this guy. I feel like this person here, and look, it goes back to that energy of the Two of Wands. Like, they wish that they could redo this. They wish they could have chosen a different outcome, because this outcome, it's like they lost everything. They may still be with this person, but since this person met you, they've done a lot of soul searching. They are not this person that they used to be here. They've changed. And even these two energies next to each other, there's this man that's handicapped here, and then there's versus the young man that's on his motorcycle. And I feel like this is speaking of your person. There's a maturity that's taken place here. But the real question is, will this person choose you in the end, or will they tell you their truth? I feel like there's a potential here of, you know, damaging maybe their career even more, or losing more money, or something like that. Or their reputation. Or this other relationship. Let's get a few more cards from this deck. What else do you want to tell us about this person's energy in this moment? What else? Yeah. This person wants to be freed from this anxiety that they have over this situation. Or not being true to themselves is what I feel like that card is. What else is going on? And also notice how the eyes, it's one eye, stands out in those two cards. There's something with what this person is seeing. And this also reminds me of House and the series. He was a doctor that was very sarcastic, and he was on like under the influence while he practiced. So he had a substance abuse problem. So that may have been part of this issue here. Yeah. And this card, the Queen of Pentacles. One more, and then I'm going to clarify these. What is this person's energy right now? Yeah, see the Ten of Swords. So this person feels defeated, and judgment. Judgment has come back on this person. Let's see. Spirit, what is the clarifier for this Nine of Swords? What is this person anxious over? Over you, the Lovers. Over you, the Lovers. What is this Doctor House card? Is the Five of Pentacles. They're afraid of losing everything, being left out. There's a shift here. So for some of you, this person may have been like at the top of their career. So maybe they climbed the ladder, and this person could have been like making a lot of money. But to me, it feels like this is a person that's now losing a lot of money, or that's the way it's coming across. Maybe not all of their money, but it may have to do with something or what they did to you. And that also may be being exposed. Okay. And then finally, this Ten of Swords, the Fool. I feel like this person would like to start over with you. Like they want to clean the slate. Maybe there's enough time that's gone by now where this person can tell you their truth, can come clean. Maybe they were under the influence of some kind of substance and now they're clean. Maybe they acted in a way that wasn't like them, or maybe they were much younger. This may have happened a long time ago for some of you. But this person is still holding on to you and still holding on to this idea of being together with you. For some of you, again, this may have been a long time ago, but you think about this person all the time. And this person is watching you. This is definitely an emperor, like somebody that has a big personality. Somebody that is also very confident. I feel like you're going to get a message from this person. Here's that Four of Cups, which is where I feel like you ended things. This person's in love with you and has always been. This person has never stopped loving you. And they want to message you. It's like they want to rebuild this connection and potentially have this revived. It's not the right way to say that, but they would like to reconnect with you and see if the love is still there, and also if you would forgive them. I feel like this person was acting from the place of ego, but I really feel like this person wants to have a relationship with you. Maybe this person also is not in the picture anymore. Let's get a few more messages from this stack. What else, Spirit? What other message here? Chemistry. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. I feel like this person was trapped. they were stuck, their hands were tied, maybe because of something that was very karmic between the two of you. But there are a lot of memories, and there's been a lot of delays and distractions between the two of you. This person is releasing from being conflicted about this, or maybe even like forgiving themselves for what they did, or for walking away from you because they were in fact in love with you. There's a lot of possibilities and risk here involved, but I feel like this person is willing and ready to take any of these risks. Like, this person does feel like you may reject them. They think about also what happened with you guys in the past. But this person also thinks about you all the time and believes that there is a possibility of you forgiving them for the mistakes they made, and also causing you the emotional storm or turmoil, and maybe not being ready at the time to commit. But this could also be your divine masculine, your yin, and you're yang and you're their yin. Wow, okay. And new beginnings here. This time they would nourish this connection, because they see you as beauty, like the ultimate lover, the ultimate like relationship. And I feel like at one time they tried to escape this. It just felt very karmic, this situation here. But I feel like this person is also broken, very broken and shattered, from the experience, from running, from also not having clarity. And when this person looks at your social media, or at old pictures even of you, they have those same feelings that they felt when you guys were younger, or when you first met, or the newness. Like, they always feel that newness, like this person falls in love with you all over again. It's that kind of relationship. Okay, so that is the reading I have for you guys today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.